We have an intro.
Oh.
You guys can't hear it. Nope.
Going hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go.
hard.
That's the intro. Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go.
hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go.
hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going hard.
Going hard,
Hey
yo.
man, don't tell me how to run.
Going hard, yo.
Going hard.
Really, you're gonna have
Going hard, yo.
on the table?
Hi everybody, welcome to the Going Hard podcast. I'm Josh DeLay, per usual. I'm joined today by my two favorite remaining Fargo comedians. Fuck you, Blaze. Nathan Rowe, hello.
Hey,
Nathan.
yeah, they can't get me out of Fargo.
Thank you very much for joining. And sweet baby David Standal.
How's it going, guys?
Coincidentally, the next two feature comedians at the Cellar in Fargo.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even think about that, but I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, hey, Lindsay, who runs the Cellar, my betrothed.
Mhm.
I was like, maybe you can share this. She's like, no. she's like, not all publicity is good publicity. Josh.
I don't get it. This is like grade A promo material.
I
Does
couldn't-
she want butts and seats or not?
That's what I asked her. I'm like, how do you feel about butts and seats?
Look,
'Cause
you want to sell tickets, right?
you want to sell some shit. This is the way to do it.
Mhm.
But hey, thanks for doing it, guys. This is a very
Yeah, no problem. I
good.
got an alert on my phone. It was like, you're supposed to do a podcast with Josh.
Dude,
DeLay.
I was
like, whoa.
I was fully blacked out last. Well, not fully. I shouldn't
Yeah.
say that because what do they call it, browning out, where it's like you get
Yeah.
you have like some of the puzzle pieces, but you don't have it all or whatever.
Well, it's ironic because you're at a plumbing
I was, yeah, I did.
place. You're browning out at a
I
plumbing
did,
place.
yeah, I did a corporate gig for some plumbers, and I browned out.
Mhm. Mario was there.
Yeah,
It's pretty sweet.
I did take a giant dump in like their company toilet. And like it's one of those ones where you use a lot of toilet paper. I was like, wouldn't this be hilarious? I was like, guys,
Dude, a plumber goes in there's like, Mamma mia, that's a big shit.
That's an upper decker.
yeah, I do an up.
Luigi, come in here.
It's like an escape room for a plumber. You have 30 seconds to solve the shit. If not, I'll saw chamber them.
Oh, there you go.
You know what I mean?
How funny would it be if like one of those, there's like a exposed pipe and one of them just like hopped on it and they turned around and went down.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
This is
corkscrewed down it.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, dude?
I'm like, this is crazy. I didn't know you guys were wops.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
He comes out another pipe with just a big bag of coins and a bunch of fish skeletons or something.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
what
cool.
the fuck?
I would dig that. Yeah, they actually they have a great sense of humor. Those plumbers, though.
I bet. I
They-
mean, you gotta have a sense of humor if you're gonna eat shit for a living.
So they built the stage. The stage was rickety. I'm like, I can tell you guys aren't fucking carpenters. This is fucking. The
Yeah.
stage is treacherous. Watching Nathan Fulsbach walk on the stage was terrifying. We were all in the back, Cam and Blaze, the other comedians. We were watching Nathan. For those who Nathan was on the podcast recently, but he's a big fella, and he also has like a broken leg, like a perpetually.
You hear the creaking.
He has like a perpetually like broken knee.
He's a
and, like,
naturally precarious
yeah,
person.
he has gout. Let's just put it that way. All right? And so we walk on stage and we're like, that's sad. But on the stage they had built the Mario tubes. Actually, they had the green Mario tubes. Like, so we used that to put like our sound equipment on, and then one to put our drinks upon.
That's
It's
sweet.
kind of cool. Yeah, great sense of humor. Those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Nathan, by the way, because he's like one of the only guys that'll be like, yeah, I can't see it on my eye. And I'd be like, how
Yeah.
long has that been going on? He's like, I don't know, like 3 months.
Dude,
And I'm like, what?
So he's my roommate, as you guys know, and like every day there's like another like medical malady that he's like. Like I walk downstairs, like, oh, the gout got me this morning. I'm like, God damn it, dude. But one day, me and my other roommate were talking to him. And he's like, yeah, it's gonna be like $3,000 to fix this fucking eye. He's like, you think I can get on disability? You think I can get on welfare? I'm like, I think you're disabled now.
Yeah.
And so like, so then Tam like posited our other room. He's like, how much money like per month for you to just to not ever be able to see out of that one eye again? And Nathan like completely serious, like $1,000. And the horror that came over Tim, my other roommate's face. He's like, what? So for $1,000 a month, Nathan Fulsbach would just lose one eye.
I mean, That is like the poverty line just for
That's
not having your eye
$12,000 a
work.
year.
Yeah,
There you go.
I guess, man. That's crazy.
I might take that deal up.
Really?
I'm already
You
fucking
should wear an eye
blind.
patch.
Just-
That'd be dope.
to have one eye.
These are total Coke bottles. These are
So you have fucking horrible eyes.
yeah.
Can I toss them on?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
a-
did. Remember, I did it for a set that
I
one
have bad
time.
eyes.
Yeah,
too.
put those binoculars on.
Oh yeah, these are fucked, dude.
Can you read Robert Frost's poem from off that side?
Not at all.
I sing-
It's funny because I was watching
I sing "The Body Electric" by Walt Whitman.
because like
Let's see how far I can get.
people are saying I got like Velma eyesight straight up in the movie. She loses her glasses and she like she finds like a newspaper and
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
she holds the newspaper up like right here and she's able to read it. I'm like, damn, that bitch has better eyes than I do. Like,
You think she's stealing valor?
yeah, dude. It's like you can actually see pretty good without your glasses.
You're no
Velma.
Poindexter.
Yeah, you're kind of full of shit. But yeah, Nathan's got just different like 18th century diseases.
Yeah,
popping up.
dude, for real. Yeah, he has
just
like
gets
rickets.
jaundice.
You come downstairs like, yeah, I got bit by a rat
He's
last
got-
night. I think I got the plague.
Yeah, he has typhoid fever. Yeah, I know. Nathan's the
He
funniest.
comes
though.
in with like those crutches like that for polio people.
Yeah, dude.
His legs are dragging behind
He has
him.
the wooden wheelchair. A blanket over him.
You come down, he's in an iron lung.
He's like, "Hey, buddy, get me move this iron lung." I'm like, "It's like 5,000 pounds."
Hey, buddy, can you move me over by the TV?
He puts wheels on his iron lung.
Well, like
can
the
you
la-
wheel me to the bathroom? You gotta drain my
the last
Just
guy,
my
drain-
tank.
just draining his sores all day.
the last guy to be in an iron lung died recently.
Really?
Yeah, he was in a lung since like the fucking 50s.
He would have to be.
God, that's so cool.
Why wouldn't they just? Why wouldn't
just-
they just be like, stop? You like, because if you're in an
Kill-
iron lung, then you can't like just kill yourself by not breathing, right? 'Cause
Oh.
it's like constantly making you breathe.
Yeah, it's forcing you to live.
That sucks so hard.
me.
Dude, what even? I don't even know what the iron lung. Like, what did it do? Like, how did it work?
So it's like a pressurized air chamber, and it just pumps in air in and out to like move.
And that like
your-
makes you breathe.
yeah, it like apparently.
That's crazy technology for
George
back
Floyd
then.
could use that.
Oh my! We changed it to, in these modern times. It's called the George Floyd lung.
It's like he had like a
You've all heard of
wife.
George Floyd Square. Have you heard of George Floyd lung?
He had a wife, so he must have just been like having nothing but oral sex their whole relationship.
Just sitting on
So
his face.
Bro, he probably
Dude, I
could-
bet she was.
To be honest with you,
enjoying
he
that.
was.
he could munch it.
She was probably had another family.
Yeah.
She'd probably go visit him like once a week.
Dude,
like, be
knowing-
like, I love you, honey. Like
Yeah,
while her
knowing-
husband and kids are in the car.
Knowing women, she's definitely cheating.
Oh,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Who
What
would-
if- what if-
wife
what if,
would wait
uh,
around for their husband in a iron lung?
Well,
What if the
these
iron
days,
lung
though-
guy is a side piece? She's just going over there,
The big black nurses are sitting on his face.
riding him like the
There
rocket
you go,
in
child.
Doctor Strangelove.
Dude, just
Woo!
Is it right on the clitoris? Yeah, I bet it feels good. I bet it feels good. These days, though, if you did have like a husband in iron lung, that could be like a big like influencer role.
Oh yeah.
Like there's this one lady on Instagram who's like, I'm visiting my husband who's in the home. She like he like lives in assistant. He seems normal.
Yeah.
And she's hot, and you know she's fucking everybody else.
Yeah.
You know.
He's just playing with
She put
Legos.
him
with
in-
Yeah, she just feeds him applesauce and just gets dicked down in the parking
like
lot.
doing the Gypsy Rose thing, like giving him medications to
Dude, pretty much, yeah.
make him sick, and she's like feeding him
Yeah. So she-
tapioca pudding.
So half the people in the comments are like, you're so bad. People are like, bitch, he doesn't need to be in a home. You're sick. You sick ass
37.
bitch. Like
Just
you're evil,
gaslighted him into
28.
being disabled.
dude. My comments on like influencers and like popular Instagram like reels and shit are like my absolute favorite. You really see that like no matter like how far we progress, we're still such pieces of shit.
Totally.
It's crazy. Like there's always like there's one lady I see. I don't know. It's probably because I watch her reels, so that gets in my algorithm. And it's just like middle like lower middle class mom. Like it's like literally her name, and she just lives in a trailer, just like makes like chicken nuggets and like Prego for spaghetti for her kids. She's like, yeah, and they're like, you're wasting a lot of plastic with those forks. Yeah. Everyone in the comments like, you dumb bitch.
I mean, it is.
Those Dino Nuggets have a lot of preservatives, you cunt. Like,
yeah.
Jesus.
I think I know what you were talking about. She's just like, this is how I make some fucking tater tot hot dish for my dumbass kid.
My retarded kids and my retarded husband. My retarded life is her
An
Instagram.
active gas leak in the trailer.
Yeah, it seems like it. But she fucking talks.
Oh, speaking of influencers, have you guys seen like the Costco guys?
No,
like
the old Jewish guy.
No, well, yeah,
Old Jewish guy, the guy who has the.
I'm
What do you
talking
call
about
it?
a different person,
Okay.
but yeah, I've seen that guy too. But like, it's like this dad and his son. It's like, we're Costco guys. Of course we have the double chunk chocolate cookie.
my
And then it's
God,
like,
dude.
is this an ad? Like, what prompts you to post?
I
this?
haven't seen that, but I want to kill those people.
Dude, we're the this. Of course, it's like we're severely autistic.
Yeah.
Just like walk away not purple.
God damn.
Stop.
Dude.
Stop following me. Yeah, I love, actually it's the opposite. I hate TikTok and all these things because it's just like allowing people to have a platform when 99% of these people should not have a platform.
No.
You're just you are not benefiting anyone with you're actually bringing down
Dude.
society.
For sure. Good on them though. Like I would definitely, if I could just like make a fucking stupid ass video once a day and like not have to work.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
I
absolutely.
mean, fucking. That's basically what comedy
The
is.
funny
attempting.
guys,
That's what I'm attempting
I
to
like
do.
the funny sketch guys, those are good. But like the ones where like they're like one worst. I hate these things where it's like a video and then it just cuts to a guy being like, "Whoa,
Oh.
Yeah.
shit!"
Or it's like a guy green screen and he's like, this.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa,
I know.
oh.
Just fucking shoot me and everybody.
It's like 80,000, 85 million followers. You're like, what the?
What's
I
it
know,
like being
dude.
a sentient retweet?
Yeah,
like that's
dude.
all you are.
Dude,
Damn.
it's fucking really brutal.
And then like also like a lot of these it's a lot of white girls. They're always crying about some stupid shit. Like I saw one girl. She's like, my boss keeps scolding me because of my IBS. And it's like, I was like, oh, is your boss mad that you're going poopy 6 times a day?
Yeah.
you're mad that your boss is like, hey, stop going to the fucking bathroom.
Dude.
It's like he's not being sensitive. It's like it's like if imagine if you were a boss at a fast food restaurant and your cashier is like in the bathroom 4 hours out of her 6-hour shift.
Yeah, that's rough.
You're like, he's like,
Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah,
I think
she's working at a 5 below.
That's it's like, oh no, but you're the victim. You know, I was like, you know who else has IBS? 70% of the world. Like,
You work
Yeah.
at that plumbing place.
Yeah,
You employee of the
for-
month.
That's exactly right.
He
They
studies.
get free
He
bathroom
studies the
breaks.
product. he knows his shit.
He's dead serious.
Literally.
He's dead serious.
You know white
we know
women-
our shit.
You know,
That would
white
be
women
funny.
are running out of struggles when they're crying about their IBS.
White women will never run out of struggles, David.
This one girl
They
I
will
was seeing-
always find another thing.
This one girl I was seeing, she was like, "I have POTS," and I'm like, "What?"
The fuck is that?
It's like
That sounds like IBS.
It's like I can't even, it's just the most retarded shit I've ever. I can't even tell you what she told me.
Okay.
Because it's so retarded. But she told me that she had to go to 5 doctors to
Yeah.
finally get her diagnosis. So you're saying 4 doctors said you didn't have anything
Yeah,
wrong with
exactly.
you, and the 5th doctor said so. You're kind of saying a 1 out of 5 doctors says that you have
Yeah, you have
something.
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you have to go to 5 doctors and be like, fuck it, you have POTS. Jesus fuck. Like, get out of here.
Stands for something, I'm assuming.
Yeah. What does it stand for?
I don't fucking care. It's like
What are the
Michael
symptoms?
Fry-
What does it mean to have POTS?
like they're like I don't like they're just lazy bitches, I guess. Just like essentially they're just like I'm too ill and sore to
Dude.
to get up and work a
That is-
job.
dude, that's
chronic pain. Yeah.
yeah,
Dude, that's
sure.
real like modern white woman shit. They're like my ex girlfriend was like that too. Like she's like when she would like not work for an entire year.
Yeah, 'cause
she's like society is just against me. I'm like, oh my, it's like
Yeah,
it's like
go to work.
I want to kill myself every moment I'm alive, and I still go to work. Okay,
Yeah.
It's like it's
Yeah.
crazy.
And then-
White woman justification is wild, dude.
And like I don't really work right now, but at the same time, like this girl, she's much younger, and she's like, yeah, I don't like even want to like to like have my own thing and make money. I'm like, no, you're 22. You have to go to work.
Yeah,
like,
please.
I mean, I
Please.
worked my fucking grind
Please
since I was
work.
like 15 years old.
Yeah.
And now I'm finally at the point where I don't necessarily have to have a full-time
Exactly.
job. But it's like, yeah, you're going to work. Like,
Yeah,
it's,
it's, it's crazy,
they're
dude.
not sensitive. It's like they're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
They're an employer.
Yeah, they deal with a ton of
Yeah, they'll
bullshit.
find somebody else that will
Yeah.
do your job.
It's a cruel world.
Yeah, get used to
It
it.
does suck. I agree.
Most adults don't like you as much as your parents like you.
Yeah, they're not going to. You'll have a boyfriend here or there who pretends to. But
Right.
that's where it ends.
It really got to the point
No,
where
I-
I was just like, "What do you want me to do?"
Hey, in all seriousness, though, guys, I love women.
Oh, I love women too.
Let's not
but
be
they're
getting too hard on
fucking
the ladies here.
complaining all the time.
We're speaking about very specifically like,
woke white women.
yeah, kind of woke
the,
white
the
women.
pots.
Yeah,
the pots.
yeah.
Like society is always against.
Yeah,
you.
the pots.
I've always like, I was pissing her off. I was like, white women don't get to be woke. She just get.
I agree.
And she's like, she's like, why? I was like, because you're systematically part of the problem.
That's what I was saying. I this is probably like a tired bit, but like I remember I've said this like where if you go on the totem pole, it's like obviously white men. I understand we're on the top, but white women are
right below that.
they are seconds,
close
and then,
second.
and then everybody else.
Yep.
So you can. I understand that compared to one other group, you're a little fucked, but compared to everyone else, you're still doing great.
Oh,
dude.
yeah, totally.
Hey honey, put a smile on. You're doing
They'll
great.
be- they'll be like-
you should smile more, honey.
They'd be like some guy. It's like my boss.
Johnson Will 2016.
Well, 2016.
She's like, my boss was insensitive today when he made a comment to me, and I was like, I was walking down the street and a guy rolled down his window and called me the N-word.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It's like I think and I'm not bitching about
I
it.
actually-
I laughed about
Oh,
it.
it's hilarious. The N-word's so funny. But
Someone rolled it down the words, like took time out of his day to be like,
Dude,
look at that guy.
there's only one way. There's only one way to correct the balance here, and that's where anytime you see a white one out the window instead of cackling, you have to call it the N-word. Just shout the N-word.
That
Everyone
would bring out true equality in the U.S. if people called white women the
Yes,
N-word.
this is the ultimate N-word pass. If you see a white woman, everybody, man, woman, child, white, black, brown, doesn't matter. You get to shout the N-word out of white women on the street. That ends catcalling. First and foremost.
There you go.
I can't. I would.
This
love
is
to
for the
see
ladies,
face
really.
of the- She's like, "You
It's not because I want to say the
stupid."
N-word. Oh man.
Dude, I think in the Midwest, I don't know, me personally, like I'm not like a guy that wants to really physically attack anyone, but sometimes I see like these videos on like the reels and shit where it's like some woman just like getting in some man's face and they just lay her the fuck out.
It feels good.
And I'm like,
it feels good, dude.
I was like,
It feels
"Oosh."
good.
I forgot not every man is a gentleman.
Yeah,
Not every man
you forgot
is.
that sometimes they still get struck.
Yeah, they just like asking for it.
What's great is like,
But like
see a lot of
literally
the-
like getting into people's faces, that's like, and just like some unstable dude at McDonald's. It's just like, it's just like
Well, they'll be instigating shit, and then
Yeah.
they'll
Yeah.
play the victim.
Yeah.
Like that's what's great about like video recording everything is there's so many videos of like, oh, this guy hit me. It's like some white lady. It's just like some black guy's like recording for posterity.
Yeah.
Just like this crazy bitch keeps saying I hit her. She's like running at him, trying to like swipe the phone at him. It's just like, goddamn, bro.
this man slapped me, and then like it's like a video from like 30 seconds early. She's like, just right in with it.
Dude,
And
like-
you're like, oh yeah, you fucking deserved that.
Dude, like before then, like the police would just come and execute the guy on site. Now we have video evidence. She's just
Dude, yeah, that's the one
asshole.
good thing. Everyone being on camera all the time sucks. Like everything being filmed sucks, but it's also
Like for accountability, it's
dude, for these
kinda-
days, especially with how crazy people are, dude.
Remember that video of that white dude that kept calling those gas station employees the N-word, and then started calling that black dude the N-word, and he like just smashed his face.
I don't think I-
with
Damn.
like twisted teeth.
I don't think Oh yeah, the twisted T. Yeah.
Where
I don't think I've seen that one.
He's like, do it, and like. And the first time he flips it and he drops, I'm like, dude, if he would have got that on that first flip, but he picks it up and then like he he redeems himself. He just picks it up and just directly
Dude.
like that.
Damn.
Crushes her with it, dude.
And then
Fucking gladiator style.
and then
dude.
he like and then he just like throws him up against the chip racks. And this woman's just like, hell yeah, get his ass.
Yeah, if we didn't have cameras, we would have never saw that action.
He's like, and then they interview
That'd
the
just
guy.
be a
He's like-
fable.
He's like, I didn't want to do that. It's like I had to call my wife. She's like I just had to beat up a white guy. She's like, I know, I'm looking at the video right now.
Do you see that Tim Jones said he was like laid some white guy out the other
Yeah,
day?
he calls me at like.
Whoa.
I get.
I want to hear this.
I get the calls.
We should have Tim Jones on too.
Oh,
I
God, that would have
get the
been too
calls
good.
way before you guys ever hear it on Facebook.
You have the scoop, dude.
I get the call right away.
You're
in
the
the
Star
morning.
Jones of Tim Jones. Tim Jones, Star Jones.
And this is how I know it's gonna happen. This is how I know it's gonna be a good story. He goes, Dave, Dave, what the fuck, man? Fuck, dude, I had to leave this guy out, man. You're like, Jesus Christ, like he literally told me how he assaulted a man.
Yeah.
And then like I was like, oh fuck. So I drive over to his house, and I'm like, do I have to like get you out of here? And he's like, why didn't you call? I was like, I don't want the last call when you go missing when the police are looking for you
Yeah.
to be to me. It's like I'd rather just show up.
Yeah, police don't like it when black people hit white people.
Well, what happened? Why did he lay him out?
Some dude was actually I think it was a black dude that he
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Black on black.
black
That's
on black.
great.
That's fine.
Classic.
But he
That's the Coke classic.
He was,
That's the
he
Coke classic of violence.
or, I don't know. Maybe it was a Native American or something like that. But
Oh, that's fine. Too.
yeah, that's fine. But he like he was just talking shit to him, and Tim Jones is like very he was like, I was like, let's fucking do it. Tim's like, okay. Let me finish my drink. We'll go outside.
Dude, Tim said
And then I laid his ass out, Dave.
and I got my black ass out of there.
I
Dude,
was like, you stupid bitch.
dude, he said the funniest thing. I was doing a shows with him a few weekends ago, and we were talking about eating ass, and I was like, yeah, I eat ass. I'm like, Tim, you eat ass? He's like, hell no.
No, Josh DeLay.
He's like, if a girl asks me if I want to eat her ass, I say, what's wrong with your pussy? Which is like the funniest logic.
That's what we mean.
It's like the only way I get your ass if your pussy's fucked up. It was like that's the second option. You know?
yeah, just like
Looks like leftover
What's
Pussy
wrong with
off
your
limits.
pussy? I was
Yeah.
like, damn, that's the funniest thing. I was like, that's the most like stereotypically old black man thing ever, though. Of
One
just
of
like
my
being
first-
like so like conservative sexually.
One of my first road gigs with Tim. This is like the first time like me actually like spending overnight on the gig with him, and like he got way too drunk, and he was like just getting like angry and talking to me, and I was like, Tim, you're kind of scaring me. I was like, Tim, what are you talking about?
You're entertaining me, but I am also scared.
And then like he's like, Dave, I'm gonna cheat on Kathy tonight. I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, Tim, you go for it.
You're like, I don't care.
I guess I'm not gonna stop
and then later,
you.
the next day, I was like, Tim, how did that go? It's like, I didn't go through with it, Dave. And then, like good. And then John Nairman comes up and was like, yeah, Tim like came into the room at like 3 a.m. just standing there. And John was like, I was just like, hey Tim, what's up?
He's like the boogeyman.
the Hat Man. It's
Yeah.
Tim Jones.
I couldn't go through with it, John Nairman. You're like, he's like,
Oh,
oh, that's
man.
okay, Tim.
God, dude.
My favorite Tim Jones like social media thing was the barbecue man. I don't know if we talked about that before.
Dude. No, not on here. Actually.
But yeah, like some guy just got gunned down in like what was it, Moorhead somewhere?
Shot
Yeah.
the barbecue man.
Yeah.
I made a freaking reel.
You did. That was very
And
funny.
then the white reporter is like, you left Atlanta to escape crime or Alabama. you,
Whatever.
You left
Black state.
you left
People get it.
Alabama to escape this crime. He's like, yeah, sure.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm.
Just played along. Low key kind
And my
of
girl,
fucked up
she
to say
come-
that.
It's my girl. She coming down. She's like, Tim, what's going on? I said, they just shot the barbecue man.
They done shot the barbecue man.
I was walking my dog across the street,
Yeah, his dog is named.
and they went over there.
His dog is named for Black Panther.
Chakala. That's
Yeah.
his name.
That's sweet.
I mean, yeah, that's the greatest video of all time. First of all, if to have a person just sitting on the stoop just smoking a cigarette that you could interview, like the fact that it's Tim Jones, it's like you just couldn't have a better option.
Yeah, totally.
Like, they
Show
don't
up
kill.
to his house.
Shit,
On the front steps.
they don't kill the barbecue man.
It's a well-seasoned orator that she just
yeah.
stumbled
And it's
across.
like,
Yeah,
and
it's
of course,
perfect.
Hell
and
yeah.
of course, it's Tim who witnesses it.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And like we did that show with Loco. Remember that one where we got chased to go at the very end?
Yeah.
The Nipsey Hussle joke.
Yeah. He got fucked up. I mean, that show was actually kind of fun.
It was
weirdly.
kind of fun, yeah. But yeah, it was right after that. I had just got through the door, and then like I'm getting a call from Tim. It's like, Dave, what the fuck, man? Dave, they fucking shot him, bro. And I thought it was like a prank. I was like, what, Tim? It's like,
God.
Dave, they fucking killed him, man. I'm like, it's like, I was walking my dog. And these two guys, they walked right past me, Dave. They walked right past me. I was like, shit, Tim. They should have taken you.
Yeah, exactly. The barbecue man.
They missed the wrong guy.
How much barbecue do you make
Yeah,
for the
exactly,
community? You know?
And they killed that guy over shoes, apparently.
Damn.
Wait, he had like they were taking his shoes.
No, apparently he was a sneaker collector, and he wouldn't like sell them a pair or something. And they got in an argument.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, they killed him
dude.
over like fucking sneakers.
That sucks.
Yeah, isn't that? And I knew the guy. Like,
You knew the barbecue man?
no, the guy that killed him.
was he a
He's
pawn? Was
actually
he a pawn
pretty
shop
chill.
rat?
Pawn shop rat. Yeah, he was a pawn rat.
Dude.
And he had a pregnant girlfriend who used to pawn the gun that he shot him with. And
Oh wow!
And,
so your fingerprints are off that gun.
yeah, actually. And then she was pregnant with this kid. So it's like,
Hell yeah.
It's like, dang. It's like, where's
Yeah.
dad? Oh, he killed the guy over sneakers, and he's gonna rot in prison for the rest of his life.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, dude.
because of shoes.
I think like
Could-
if you kill over something like that, you gotta be a little brain damaged. Like
I mean,
you
that's
gotta
most
be
of 'em.
a little bit retarded. I get
I think
murdering
so.
in like self-defense.
Couldn't you
but,
like? Could you like?
over
beat-
most anything else? It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
couldn't you
man?
just beat him up and like tie him up and go steal his shit? Like, why do you have to kill him?
Yeah,
you know what I
totally.
mean? Why ruin your entire
like-
life?
or like,
Yeah.
you know,
You'll
when-
still get in trouble if you get caught. But
when you get like in an
totally.
argument in like in a store, it's those videos where like they get like in just a verbal argument and the guy like leaves and then comes back with a gun and you're just
Oh, I
like,
know.
Jesus fuck, dude.
but that's why you gotta be careful, dude.
That's why I say that's why I don't fucking
Dude, mental health is at the lowest point it's ever been,
Yeah.
and probably anywhere on the planet ever in America right now. It's nuts.
Yeah, so you
So
gotta
like
be
you
careful.
just gotta not fuck with people. If they're crazy, just be like, yeah, man, yeah. Just
Yeah.
placate them
Sometimes
and
I
move
honk,
on, dude.
Sometimes I honk at people when they
Oh,
won't
I'm
leave.
terrified.
And then I'm like, what the fuck did I just do?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I shouldn't honk
Yeah,
at people.
people are nuts, dude, and they have guns and they're ready to go, dude.
Yeah, sometimes I honk and I'm like, oh wait, this is North Dakota.
It's probably chill.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Dude, I bought a gun during the pandemic, so I got a little scared.
Downtown Minneapolis.
Yeah, I was
Those
not.
Moulignons, you
I-
don't want them coming and stealing your
Dude, there was
32
crazy
inch.
stuff happening, and I was like, I'm not like a gun guy, but like, I would feel pretty dumb if like someone like just broke into my house and was fucking with me, and I didn't have a gun. You know what I
True.
mean?
Yeah.
Like I would feel dumb in retrospect. So I'm like, I haven't even opened it since. Like,
I
I put it in a safe, and like I haven't even seen it since. But
It's a little dumb when like guys will like collect like 50 AKs, and then the pretense isn't they like guns, which fair,
Yeah,
you know,
you can
they're
like
cool.
stuff. Yeah.
But like the pretense is like I gotta defend my house.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you're not gonna defend your house with a fucking
And I
50
know-
cal, bro.
At the pawn shop, I know people that literally just collect guns because they're.
What are you, an
fucking dope.
octopus? How are you gonna shoot all these guns?
And it's like,
Yeah.
like I can respect that. Like I know this person would never like use that gun to like harm anyone. They
Right.
didn't have to. But
Just to
it's like,
threaten his wife and children.
like, but they just
Just give
love
the kid to
your
eat their
panties are
vegetables.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'd be like, eat the Cheerios, bitch.
showing. Nathan, or your panties are showing.
Dude,
That's okay. I required this.
That's awesome.
This was in my rider.
yep.
I
These
got
are
rid of all my
basically
guns.
compression shorts.
I was gonna say those are like
Yeah.
they're as long as your shorts.
They're
so.
they're very non-slutty underwear.
I would disagree with that. I am getting aroused.
They hug the form nicely.
Ladies,
Oh
fucking
shit!
tankers,
You're showing
bro.
your dick,
I'm
dude?
I'm a little teased
His
right
dick
there.
tip is like.
It's right here. It's just like the full head.
Dude, you know what I woke up to today? I woke
I'm
up to
giving
the
you too much credit.
I woke up to the worst thing ever. I'm in a group chat with him, Blaze, and Markway and Lindsay, And I just wake up to these guys talking about how big their dicks are. I'm like, oh yeah, you guys are real cool. Just talking about how big like we all got big dicks. I'm like, I don't. But these three are like, oh yeah, we're all packed. And I'm like, why are you guys talking about this? First of all, no one likes a guy who's like bragging about having a big
We're
dick.
not. We were not.
Yes, you were. You're like, oh, you packed.
People
I'm
listen-
packing. I'm packing. You guys
People
are,
actually like that are like the dumb guys that are like, yeah, same, bro. My dick's huge.
yeah, that's how I should say. Like, oh, dude, totally relate.
Yeah.
Totes relatable.
Hey, what stays in that group chat, man?
This is the only time I'll let
You
it out.
leak
'Cause
the pics?
You're on here. No, I won't say most of the things that go in there. But this I will say because I woke up and I was personally like, okay, guys, and we're all just talking about how big our dicks are in this group chat. Lindsay doesn't have a dick. I do, and I do not have a big one. This sucks.
I think women should brag on how deep their pussy is. Pussy shallow.
pussy so deep, pussy so deep and wide.
Go to Chicago with that deep dish
Yeah.
pizza you got.
Like a
going
lady who
on.
just brags about how many dicks go soft in her vagina because they're so wide. It's like you don't feel shit in here. It's like you have to have a giant penis.
And that's the future feminists want.
That is true. What all feminists really want is a giant pussy. They want a
Fat
pussy that
pussy.
that in its volume can match the biggest girthiest.
Are there
penis.
women that like just pound estrogen supplements like men do testosterone?
Oh, that's a good question.
like I want I want the biggest titties.
Yeah.
I want you
Dude.
know,
Your pussy is so deep you can use it as a puppet.
Coming to
Women
the
are all puppets.
ladies
but-
and gentlemen, coming to stage, Jeff Dunham
and his wife.
and his and his voluminous pussied wife.
I'm gonna need a volunteer from the audience, preferably female and single.
Yeah, single with a very very deep pussy.
Exactly.
That's another cool way to
That's
brag about having a big penis. I'd be like, I love a deep, wide pussy, dude.
That's a-
'Cause that means you have a huge dick.
That's a Miss America.
The other ones it just doesn't fit.
Oh
right.
man, it's just hard to get in.
That's a Miss America like round.
Oh, yeah,
the,
the-
the deepest pussy round.
Yeah, dude.
They have like a
They have like sonar.
rain.
They have sonar.
The sonogram revealed
It's like-
the volume is 2 liters. A new record.
They stick like a phallic ruler up there.
Yeah.
They mark it off.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
Yeah, this girl that I was seeing, like she was young and I
How young was she?
22. But
You're like so young. I can't say it on the
but, like,
podcast.
I'm like getting to my 30s and like I used to I think that like I'm still like decent in the bedroom, but this girl like almost broke my penis off like
Yeah.
5 times.
Hell yeah,
and I'm like,
dude.
stop.
What was she doing that was almost breaking your penis?
Just going way too wild with it. I'm like,
like she was like,
Just
from,
like-
from behind. She was just throwing it back too hard.
yeah. And I'm just like,
throwing it back's dangerous.
yeah, and I'm like,
Throwing it back can be
I know,
dangerous,
I know.
dude.
I'm like, you are literally going to hurt me.
I like
a
it, but it's
couple times, you know,
dangerous, dude.
I was like, God damn, and like I felt old.
Yeah.
It's like, "Ah."
You're like Simon Says, fuck, get off me.
Get off me.
I really wanted to do a podcast with Simon Says and Eric.
Oh,
Can
that
I-
would
can I
be
do that with you?
incredible.
Yeah. Well, us, you, me, Eric, and Simon Says.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll
let's
do it. We'll
that.
do it. I kind of want to do a one-on-one with Eric. But
Just ask about his life.
I feel like if you and I both do it, then we won't be able to fuck with him as much as we want. We need like a whole hour. You know what I mean? We won't be satiated.
I was smoking with them the last Wednesday.
Really?
On the deck. Yeah. we were
Is that what you queers call
smoking
it?
a blunt. And I was just like, sometimes just having conversations with a dude. It's just like, you just like a regular conversation. Like, oh, you're like a real person. Kind
Yeah.
of. You're like,
oh yeah.
You're a sweet.
He's a really nice guy.
Yeah, like,
he's like the nicest guy who's ever existed.
You're like, oh,
And we're
you're
all
like-
like, what's this retard about? We're all such assholes. We're all so mean.
But he's like the nicest guy ever. He's like,
Yeah.
He'll be like, look how happy you look in that picture. You deserve it, man.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
he's actually like a
Yeah.
sweetheart.
Oh yeah.
And we're like, what's up, retard? Like sack tapping him. But he's actually just the nicest guy who's ever existed.
yeah.
Yeah, we're such dicks. We're not nice
It's
people.
a miracle people stick around at the mics here.
Oh, well, anywhere. Honestly, I will say this, like, having moved to Minneapolis and, like, been in that, like, this, dude, Anybody who complains about any like opportunities or anything in Fargo are out of their fucking minds, dude. Or about it being like clicky. It's like, dude, you are out of your like every other like. If you go to any city, I'm sure it's the same. My only experience is in Minneapolis, and by the way, I've had good experience there.
Oh yeah.
I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying like you could definitely complain if you're in the cities and be like, this is clicky and people are mean.
Oh yeah.
Here, that doesn't even exist.
No, it's like the clique would
At
be the people
all.
that are good at comedy.
There's a guy that's
or
been to the
people that
last
actually
like
work at it,
Right.
5 or 6
and
mics.
then everyone else that is fucking weird.
And that's what it is in the cities too. Is generally the people that are like sticking together are people like they know that everyone's like trying. That's why I'm not a part of it. but yeah, no, that's how it does get defined. And so a lot of times people who do complain aren't putting in the work. You said you work remote, right?
Only sometimes.
Okay, I got you.
I gotta
remote,
be there
I don't
for the most
work.
part.
Looks like we're
I
free.
mean, this guy is really working
But
remote.
you just don't like to leave Fargo, so that's
I
the
love
that's
leaving
the
Fargo.
that's the caveat.
I love leaving this place.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, when I leave, I'd rather go like
I
a
was gonna
few
say-
states away. You
Oh,
know, like,
yeah, yeah.
You've been here your entire life.
Well, I mean, I travel. You know, I try to get out of the country at least a few times a year.
Yeah,
you
remember,
go.
remember when you fucking laughed at me for saying that going to Duluth was a vacation? He's like, that's not a vacation. I'm like, what's a vacation then?
I mean,
True.
at least a couple states.
But isn't Duluth?
It's almost a full state. I mean, would you say like
I was in Superior, Wisconsin.
I
for
mean,
part of that.
if your idea of Duluth is a vacation, then it's a vacation.
that's the most condescending bullshit ever. I guess if you consider that a vacation, then it's a vacation.
To you.
to you, that's great.
Yeah.
bearing witness
For
to
you,
the
I'm very
largest
happy for
lake
you.
in
Is
the
this
world?
because you go to Jamaica all the time now? So now you look down on everyone who's not going to the fucking ocean?
No, I just look down on you personally.
That's definitely fair. That's fine. Whatever. Dave was fucking. I mean, I was like, well, Lindsay, I'm gonna go to San Diego. He's like, yeah, I guess that's a vacation. I'm like, that kind of is.
That totally is.
We have the beach. It's like a
Yeah.
beautiful place. There's a lot of stuff to do. How is that? How is San Diego not a vacation? He was trying to say San Diego is not a vacation.
I mean,
You
it's
could
better
argue
than
anytime
the
you're not working is a vacation, other than just like weekends.
Exactly. Have you heard of a staycation, Dave? That's your whole life now. Dave's life's a goddamn staycation.
Is it weird? I despise like people who like, oh, we're camping in our backyard.
I know,
It's
dude.
like,
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck? You couldn't drive
Yeah,
like
yeah,
30 minutes.
That
to
makes
a
me want to.
campsite?
State park
That makes me want to
30
dress up like a
minutes
bear
away.
and
Yeah.
slaughter them.
God.
Yeah, that.
like Elmer Fudd, just shoot him.
Yeah.
Just like we got bored of our
nice
saltine
beds.
Our nice beds. We want to sleep bad for one night.
We hate Tempur-Pedic.
Yeah.
Dude, when I go camping, I get camper cabins now. I don't even go tent out anymore.
Really? I like the tent.
I used to camp.
I
all
like
the time,
fucking on a pile of twigs.
But
It's great.
it's just now I'm just like, if I'm gonna go out in nature, I kind of want to just like go into a little cabin and then.
I mean, it's
go
bad.
out.
It is better,
Mhm.
but I do like.
And
the-
camper cabins are just small ones, so it's
You
not
sleep
like
better because you know a bear probably can't get in there if he wants to.
Yeah.
But I'm usually sleeping with bears, if you know what I mean.
Ooh,
Big-
big
big
hairy
gay
gay
man.
man.
Big, gay, hairy.
I would never
Hell
go.
yeah.
I would never go out in the woods without my own bears. That's
Yeah.
put it that way.
Dude, I went camping for the first time. Like,
and you had the
legit-
sex.
Yeah, we were plundering our assholes, and no, but like at night, I was in this fucking hammock because I was like, I didn't want to buy a tent, so my friend was like, oh, I got this camping hammock,
Yeah.
and like I couldn't go to bed until like 3 a.m. because any twig snap, I'm like, oh, that's a fucking bear.
Really?
And it didn't help because like right before we went to bed, we saw some bear shit.
Sure.
It was like,
But it's
oh, okay,
probably
they're
black-
around.
Black bears, though, right?
Yeah, but still,
It's
like,
weird
I
because in every other case, like you can't trust black, but within the bear community, that's the best one.
don't- dude, yeah, I could kick a black bear's ass.
Surprisingly, black bears, small penises.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
also, it's all reverse in the bear world.
Hey,
They have
dude, white
good
bear,
credit.
you
Yeah,
will
they have
die.
great- they're hardworking.
they take care of the young.
Actually, the male bears work harder than the female black bears. Could you believe it?
the female.
I'd love to be a bear.
Well, actually, I mean that's kind of
Dude, bears.
Just like ripping the skin off a salmon.
Oh, dude.
While
There's-
he's still alive, he's like, oh.
Dude, that's the thing. Like, I love sashimi, dude. Why not like live game? You know, that sounds good.
Bro, I bet like that tastes good as hell if you're a bear.
Mhm.
You ever seen that
Oh, if
crazy
you're a bear,
Japanese
yeah.
stuff where it's like they eat like the live squids and it's all like jumping around their rice and shit, and you're
They-
like,
they actually do that?
yeah, they
Yeah.
eat like live.
They'll like cut the head off, like the tip of the head off, and then they'll pour soy sauce on it, so it like
Wow.
activates.
Guys, other cultures
And it, like,
disgust
I,
me.
dude, I can't. I could never do it.
Oh
Like,
my
people are
God,
like,
no.
let's go to Japan. I'm like, I'm okay.
Yeah, I think I'm okay
I'm
too.
fine.
It's like isn't there still like radioactive in the air from that?
Like, if I want to
Like
go to a city,
we bombed them like 80 years ago. I'm sure there's still some fucking
Who
remnants.
knows?
if I want to go to a big city, I'll go to New York, where there's enough.
There's enough
Japanese people.
other people.
Yeah, there's Japanese there, but they're mixed in.
Yeah,
you know?
which is good. That's what you want. You don't want like a homogenous Japanese situation. You want-
I mean, if you could put them all in one neighborhood, that'd probably be okay.
It's funny, when I was in Germany, we were in this one town, and they're like, "Yeah, there's
Auschwitz.
this really good, there's this really good Japanese
wait, is
community."
Auschwitz a town? I'm sorry.
Which town?
Is Auschwitz a town?
No.
How they name Auschwitz?
I don't think so.
we were,
I mean, it was kind of a town, little community.
we were in this town.
It was,
No,
it
but
was a little community.
It's kind of
sorry.
related to that because
Sorry,
like,
sorry.
this
Continue.
is like, it's weird that this German city has a big Japanese community in it. I wonder when a lot of these people moved here.
Well, they were on the same side, World War II, right?
Yep.
Like, I'm noticing there's no Jewish delis around it.
yeah, the bagels suck here.
There's
What's
like
up
a
with that?
serious lack of locks. What's going on here? Can a guy get some schmear? What's going on?
You guys got any
Smear me
capers?
I would like some
Their
schmear.
face just turns red.
Schmear? That was fucking. Those Germans are scary, huh?
Mhm.
You seem pretty German. You're a German guy.
No, I don't think so.
You're not German at all.
I'm a Scandi.
Oh, you. So
Yeah.
you're. I guess when you say it
I'm
like
a big,
that, you sound it's very Scandi.
yeah. No, I'm just some big Norwegian mook.
Oh, really?
In oversized clothing.
What's a mook? Is that a racial term for whites?
It sounds like it. I looked it up. It is not. I think David's looking up right now. I think
I was gonna say Dave knows all the slurs. I was actually asking him. He's the
No.
fucking.
I've heard mook before.
He's
I thought it was just some big dumb white guy.
He's the thesaurus for slurs.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, what's a more hateful word for this? He's like, oh,
He's
I
Rain.
gotcha.
He's Rain Man for slurs.
Yeah, it's like, Dave, I'm trying to find another word for
Yeah.
Mexican.
Yeah, what's worse than?
I send them 10 different
I'll cut
options.
that. That will be cut.
No, keep it in.
You think so?
I think we should keep this rhetoric here.
That is funny because
I
there'll
want
be a
Lindsay to
cut.
share this.
There'll be a cut during when we're talking about racial slurs.
Yeah. Yeah. What's a funny word for Mexican? How about back? It's like it can really only be one thing.
Respectable back.
Yeah. Yeah. Lovely back.
Just badly interjected.
I Sing the Body Electric by Walt Whitman.
A lot of slurs are really
No.
not racist, really lazy.
Oh.
I mean, they are racist, obviously.
Oh,
Well, the stupid
yeah.
one
But
is
it's just
Mick
like-
for Irish people. 'cause
My
like,
dad, dude.
Yeah.
You know what's hilarious? My dad's name is Mick.
Well,
and he's Irish.
what the connotation.
It's the best, dude.
The connotation of the name Mick is that it's short for Michael.
Right.
So it's like
My dad's real
and
name is Michael.
But there's like there's a lot of Michaels in Ireland. So like that's the insult.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, your name's probably fucking Mike, faggot.
Yeah, I bet your last name.
We'll leave that in.
I bet your last name starts a certain way.
Yeah.
Boom, roasted.
Yeah, I bet your last name has an
Congrats.
O and a fucking apostrophe, huh?
Yeah.
Retard.
Was it like Cuomo was like against like people calling him Fredo? It's like that's the mildest slur of all time. It's a movie reference.
I know it's such a milestone. I don't even know the reference.
It's a
You know?
Godfather reference.
Yeah.
I figured it was like Sopranos or Godfather
He's
or
like,
something.
it's like I'm smart, not dumb like everyone.
I'm not
says."
a dumb one.
I'm a wise guy. I'm wicked smart over
It
here.
is funny that just identifying
That-
someone as an Italian makes you say they're call them retarded. It's like the same thing. Oh, you're Italian. You may as well say, oh, you're retarded.
The famous scene is two of the famous scenes of Godfather 2 is like where Michael and him are sitting there. He's like, it's like I was looked over, Michael. This is the way Father wanted. I'm smart. I'm not dumb. I'm smart. And then they shoot him in a boat.
In a gondola.
It's like, let's go fishing. And he's like, yeah, sounds great. Even though he knows what this family business is, like, yeah, that sounds fine. Me and you just going on a little fishing trip, little fishy.
We won't be
and-
sleeping with those fishes, will we?
And it seems like they're on the boat and the guy's like, boom. You're like, how did like? He's just like also, I don't know.
If I'm getting killed at sea, I want to get harpooned.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the only way to go out
yeah.
on
sea?
the open sea.
You're not that fat, dude.
Imagine you're like.
Dude, have some
But it'd be
respect.
cool.
Have some respect for yourself, man.
Imagine you're doing like the thing from Titanic where you're like on the bow and you're doing this, and then a narwhal just impales you.
Damn.
Dude, they fucking eat narwhal and beluga. And
Well,
all
they
that
used to
shit.
think dugongs were mermaids, which is crazy how horny you have to be to want to fuck a dugong. It's just a
I don't
big
even
old
know
seal.
It's a seal.
a dugong.
It's like a seal.
It looks like the Pokemon called Dugong.
Oh, it's called dugong.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
didn't get very creative with that one.
Yeah, no.
Wait, so the Pokemon was called Dugong, and the thing is also called Dugong?
Yeah, they named the
What
they
the
named
fuck?
the animal after the Pokemon.
I hate
But
Japs. dude.
dugongs are like,
I'm kidding. It's the other way around.
Pokemon came before the Dugong.
Yeah,
They crossbred.
yeah, but
Correct.
like
created
they're
the
like,
Dugong.
damn. They're looking at a seal. They're like, fuck.
like Napoleon Dynamite came out and they're like, yeah, we gotta.
I bet
fucking
black
fuck
guys
these
want to
things.
fuck seals. This big
Oh,
healthy
and Heidi
seal.
Klum wants to fuck seal. Ayo.
Oh, the only people who
There we
want to
go.
fuck seals are black guys and Heidi Klum. And I'm not talking about Navy SEALs, fellas. I'm talking about the real thing. Sea lions.
Those are two different things. I swear to God, I'll come for you.
I got-
Look, we've gone this far without your autism breaking out.
I got in trouble
so
for
funny.
calling a girl a mud shark.
What's a mud
is-
shark?
what?
Oh well,
That means she likes anal sex.
Oh, like
No.
a manatee?
no, a mud
Oh.
shark. Like she likes black guys.
Oh.
And I called. I had
This is what I'm saying. He's an encyclopedia
If they're-
for racial slurs.
one of the comedian here that a black one that moved to somewhere else. He was dating a white girl, and I was like, oh, I didn't know she was a mud shark. And he told her, and then when she moved back, she was like pissed off at me. I was like, why are you pissed?
Because you called her a mud
I
shark.
was like, and he's like,
That's not
he's like, he
nice.
told you. I was like, what a bad black guy, fucking narking on his friends. like, fucking take that away from him. Fucking scientist.
Well, if you're a black guy, you're dating a white woman, you should mistreat her. It's like it's kind of your reparation.
I mean, you know. It's like,
Isn't it funny when you see a white girl go with a black guy, then she's not like black?
actually,
there's so
yeah,
many-
she
you want-
feels like
There's so many girls
Now I
like,
got
like
it.
from my high school and like that I see they're with black guys and now they're like
dude.
they're like typing in ebonics. I'm like, look, man, I
Yeah.
guess.
what you
These,
talking about.
Yeah,
at the
dude.
pawn shop.
I'm like that seems not okay.
At the pawn
They
shop,
like
black
say the
guys-
N word. They're like, I know N words. I love N words. I'm like, this is nuts,
At the
dude.
pawn shop, black guys would like openly tell me their schemes. Like one time, I was like it was one guy. He was like, "Hey, you ever wonder why you always see black guys with fat white girls?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've always wondered that." It's like because you can take advantage of them.
Dude.
I was like, what? It's like, yeah, you could treat them like shit, and they'll pay all your bills, and they won't leave you because their self-esteem is low. And I'm
Damn.
like, what the
Man.
fuck?
I feel bad if this is just one black guy who feels this way, and now this is the thing.
And then
It's like no,
and then
it does make sense.
And then like during
it's fucked up, but it does make
and then
sense.
another one
I should get
told
with a
me-
fat white girl.
another one told me during tax season they'll find or this guy will go find a single mom with a bunch of kids and like hook up with her like during tax season and then just take a bunch of the money. And I was just like, holy! I was like, stop telling me these things.
Again, this is from the pawn shop,
Yeah.
and this should not be applied
Yeah.
across any spectrum.
That makes
of
me
human
think
beings.
No, this
very
is-
highly
this
of
is-
that
this is
guy.
one
These
guy.
are the dregs of society.
This is one narc at the pawn shop.
Okay, he said the same thing. It's the same guy.
Same guy. Yeah.
One black guy. Okay.
Well, no, I was actually two. It was one. It was two separate guys, but they both like to tell me different stories.
Sure. Did you hear a lot of bad stuff from white people too? I would imagine.
Mostly about black people.
What race was that guy that was like, I'll write you a song? Do you remember that, David? Like the guy, I don't have
What
money.
color
I'll
was that
wite
guy?
you a hit
That was a
song.
white guy. That was a white.
That was
guy.
a white guy.
Yeah, that was a white guy.
That
yeah,
guy's
the guy's
cool.
like, he's like, I'd like to buy this phone, but I don't have money. I'm like, okay, but I'm an award-winning chef. And,
Oh, yes.
and I and
Wait,
I'll
at the
give-
pawn shop?
Yeah, I was like, I'll give you this $1 million recipe for that phone. And I was like, nah, man, I can't take intellectual property as payment.
The
And he's
fuck?
like, he like slides it over to me, and it's like just written on a notebook paper. And I'm like, yeah, man, sorry. He's like, okay, well, I'm also a musician, so what if I write you a song? And I was like,
Did he?
I was like, no, man, I can't do that. And then he finally leaves, and my coworker's like, dude, you should have just given him the phone. Like, that would have been
You
worth
should have
it.
just let him write a song.
Yeah.
Like see how good that song is.
Yeah.
I was like, I want
dude.
the song and the recipe. You can have the phone. I'll pay for the phone as long as
I mean, you never know. That song could have.
Dude, they literally make me millions of dollars. The recipe.
That's what I'm saying.
You're just made off that deal.
Yeah, what do you
it
think-
ends up being a really good deal.
What was the recipe for? Do you recall?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you.
Is that weed that you're smoking? There?
No, do you want some?
Yeah, is it just nicotine?
Yeah. You want the weed?
Oh no, I don't want the weed.
Nicotine?
Just the nicotine.
There you go.
We gotta do it again now. Fuck, what are we at here? Okay, cool. We got a few more minutes.
Yeah.
Well, hey boys, I really appreciate you guys. This was effortless. This was very fun.
Oh yeah, time flew by.
Yeah, I'm like,
I learned some things.
I feel like I'm on like heroin. I'm like stuck in this couch.
I know.
If we had more time, I would just keep rolling, and then we do two. I would just cut this into 2 parts because this was that fun.
Rogan style podcast.
Yeah, we should. I should.
Yep.
I am kind of the Joe Rogan of low rent podcasts.
Of Fargo, North Dakota. I mean, I guess.
I mean, Johnson Weld 2016, dog. I mean,
Heck yeah.
there's no way Rogan.
Get out to vote for Johnson and Weld.
Yeah, if there's one last thing we can leave you on, make sure to vote. Look, this country still has hope. All right. Don't read fucking MSNBC, dude. Don't read CNBC. Don't read anything that ends in a C. Or an-
Elizabeth Warren is 16th black.
yes, Elizabeth Warren is.
She can say the N word.
She can say the N word.
And will.
And mistreat her.
And how.
And
And
mistreat her.
has.
And will continue to going forward. And that's her right. And that's the thing about America these days. Dave, as a brown guy, don't you agree that like white people are being stripped of their rights?
Oh yeah, kind of actually. Totally.
He, like,
it's
believes
very
everyone-
hard
it's
to be a
her
white
right.
man in society today.
It sucks.
It's her right as a sister.
yeah, if you're gonna be a sister, you should be able to say sister without any flack.
Imagine Elizabeth Warren dapping up Barack Obama. Like
She could.
I think didn't they like play basketball together?
She fucking posterizes.
she crosses him up.
Elizabeth Warren just dugging, like propelling her cunt into Obama's face.
Forget the presidential golf match they've been talking about. They should just play to 21, just half court basketball.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Who do you
That
think
would be sick.
I mean, Trump would beat Biden because I don't think Biden can like move. Sadly, like Trump's bad. Like he wouldn't
Trump
be good either.
crosses him
tough.
up. He's like,
But no.
impeach,
There would be no crossing.
impeach him.
There would be.
Impeach him.
Wasn't it funny when everyone wanted to impeach Biden? It's like you guys realize if you impeach him, then Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Like Trump doesn't go back. That's not how that works. It's like maybe you don't want to impeach him.
Yeah.
There'll be a colored woman in office.
Color.
Do you want a person with a fully functioning brain
Yeah.
running
We
against
did
you?
it, Joe.
Dude, Kamala Harris is like maybe the weirdest of the ghouls, right?
Oh, totally.
Like she seems like she's not like she like if everyone's like a lizard,
She's
Yeah,
geeked out.
she's like a lizard.
Like,
I don't know what's wrong.
eyes. There's like.
She must have just like she must be like so deep into it that she's just seen some like heinous things, and so now she's just like has that 1,000-yard. She's like, ha Joe.
It's like Thomas had some fucking vacations together.
Clarence Thomas.
Yeah. Every Joe Biden fuck up, she's
Dude.
like, yes.
Imagine you get a brother in the Supreme Court and it's Clarence fucking Thomas.
Oh, God.
You finally get a black guy in the Supreme Court and it's a piece of shit.
That's great.
It's just like of course it is.
You just get a pawn shop black in there. There's a guy who's like,
Clarence Thomas just like fucking getting it down in the club.
they're trying to shoot down Roe v. Wade. He's on the stand. He's like, look, the reason we fuck white women who are fat is because they have no self-esteem and they'll pay for everything and we got to work. All right. Anyway,
49 state landslide.
Anyway, enough with Roe v. Wade.
look. If you
Black people really want Roe v. Wade.
if you let them get abortions and I can't collect that tax money.
Dude, this black guy, anyway, I'm speaking from just the perspective of the one black guy. This is not all black people, but from this guy's perspective, he needs white women to have kids and get fat.
Yes.
That's that's his literal cash cow.
Though they're usually fat.
Welfare
when he
just to
meets them.
those people, yeah.
You don't turn a skinny girl fat. I mean, that happens already in
Oh,
any
it-
relationship.
it's gonna happen every
Any
time.
relationship,
Yeah,
yeah.
it happens every time.
But usually they hunt down like the wildebeests of the of the club. You know, they're like a lion, and
They're-
they're just like a big old
Yeah,
buffalo.
absolutely, dude. Kings of the
At the
jungle.
watering hole. Her and all her buffalo friends are drinking out of the same fish bowl.
Just eating slop.
Dude, there's a drink called slop. It's
Yeah.
it's UV vodka and Campbell's Chunky.
That's
a nice dinty
Look,
word.
it's
Slop, and
You
you,
can-
and you throw and you put it in buckets in
yeah,
a trough.
man. Look, you can say that this is a thing, and you can say anything's a thing.
Dude, no.
If you can say
You
that
ever had a
that's
slop party.
No, of course not. If you say this is a thing, then I can say anything's a thing. Hey, man, you ever heard of?
Dude, you're not. You can't diss slop.
That's not a look. But that's not a real thing.
Look it up.
Okay, I know, but I'm just saying everything's a real thing. If you say that's a thing,
It is a thing.
Because it now is a thing.
it's a thing. But no
It's
one does
always
that.
been a thing.
No, nobody
Dude,
does
You've never had Campbell's
Shut
chunk
the
in
fuck up.
UV.
You haven't.
If the
You
person-
haven't done it. You
I-
haven't done it.
No, I don't eat it. You feed it to women.
You ever had a girl?
College girls love it, dude.
You ever had a girl eat out of the dog bowl?
That's what I'm saying. You put it in a big trough, and then it's feeding time. You go, piggies. Sweet. And all the big girls come to the trough.
Okay. You know what? I
And
know.
I'm like, and that's a good pig.
I was cynical about this to start, but now I understand.
Thank you. Thank you.
Isn't it-
It's a party. It's a party beverage.
Doesn't it suck when you're scrolling porn and you see like the lady like she's like he's like pushing her head down the dog bowl?
No, I love that one. What
That
I hate
sucks.
when I'm scrolling down and
You
I
never
just
seen
see a
that?
big
No.
prolapsed anus. I'm like, whoa.
Oh, prolapse! I haven't seen prolapse in a long time.
I'm just like, why?
I used to see it a lot. I
Don't
don't know
throw that
why.
in my. Don't throw that in my feed.
Yeah.
who's into that? Like,
Dude,
who's like,
prolapse is nuts, dude.
ugh.
I'm not about that.
Yep.
Okay,
Your
well-
insides should be inside.
Yeah.
Call me old-fashioned.
Yes, on the Going Art podcast.
Boys should be boys. Women should be women.
apps,
And that's what Gary Johnson wants for this country is your insides to be inside.
Yes. If you take a time machine, go back and vote.
There's one gender, humanity.
The human gender.
This is the best political podcast of all time.
We try to tackle important issues on here for sure. Yeah. This has been kind of our MO, as they say. What does MO mean, by the way?
Main objective.
Modus operandi.
Wow,
He's
no
right.
way, really?
Yep.
I
was
realized it
wrong.
as I said it.
There you go.
Say that again. What is it called?
Modus operandi?
No.
Or operandi?
Yeah, I think it's
Main
like
objective.
It's Latin for
Main
being a
objective.
nerd,
Latin for being a pussy.
which ironically is every Latin term translated.
It's also half of homo.
Mm.
Mo. That's my MO. Yo, what's up, my Mo?
Yo, what's up, Mo?
What's up, Mo? I'm going to start referring to all my friends as that.
Mo.
Anyway, we did it, though, guys.
right.
Again, I know I already thanked you. I'll just thank you again. But do you guys have anything to plug? Are you and Tim doing your podcast still or no?
We're gonna get it back started. The Tim and Dave show will be back on. I have an episode on YouTube already.
Dude, it was really funny.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even joking. I actually listened to it, which I would never listen to anyone's podcast. I wouldn't listen to this. If I was you guys, I would never listen to this.
Yeah, it's a fun. Me and Tim have a good chemistry.
Yeah, it was, dude. I thought it was hilarious. You literally pulled up his police report and just started reading his police report. Just ambushed him with that live, and I was like, "This is the best podcast I've ever heard." You're like, "Hey Tim, let me just pull this up." He's like, "Oh Dave, what the hell?" He's like, "Oh, 1998, you had an assault and battery." It's like because it's Tim too, so it's like not like petty shit. He has like a real record.
I'm like, oh shit, Tim.
You were like, I won't read. You were like, I won't read that one. Jesus, what was that? Do you have anything you want to plug at all?
Featuring at the Cellar
Yes,
at Front
that's true.
Street in August for Ben
Do
Katzner.
you know what weekend that is?
16th, 17th, I think.
Okay, cool. So and
I'd have to look at a calendar.
so this won't even come out for
Yeah.
Dave's, but yes. So the Cellar at Front Street Tap Room in Fargo. I don't know.
Put your butts in the seats, people.
Yeah, put your
Come
butt
on.
in my face.
This is an extra seat. If there's some overflow, you
Tell
know
you
what I mean?
what.
Concealed weapons
It's
not
overflow.
required, but preferred.
They're encouraged.
Yeah, they're encouraged.
Yeah, put your ass in my face. All right. Well, thank you, boys. I love you. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
High
I want to
five.
fuck the dude in the iron lung.
We've never done that before, but that was fun.
Sweet. Thanks, boys.